My name is Andrew Hoffman, and my wife and I are owners of the company Better Sporting Dogs. Over a year ago, my wife and I were searching for a fulfillment solution, and we came across East Coast Warehouse and Fulfillment. We had previously made use of other warehousing, storage, and fulfillment methods, including shipping the products out of our attic. We used Amazon FBA as a fulfillment technique, and we used other 3PLs. Each of these other methods included many serious drawbacks. However, we are happy to say that after about a year, East Coast has gone above and beyond to impress us and delight us as customers. East Coast has been absolutely fantastic for the following reasons. They've been extremely happy to work with us on some retail compliance related projects. We found other 3PL warehouses to either be too large to even care about this. I can't tell you how frustrating that was in order to go to some 3PLs and them say, well, your project, your retail compliance project is just too big for us to care about, while other retail compliance or other options that we had available to us, they were just too small to really work with us and meet our demands and requirements that we had in order to make those retailers happy. East Coast Fulfillment was extremely happy to be flexible with us and to work with us on those particular projects, and it's gone great over this year so far, and we're extremely happy for that. East Coast also has very fair and transparent pricing. They gave us the pricing up front, and as far as we can tell, it's very competitive. We know what we're going to get charged. It's very easy to develop new products based on the fulfillment pricing that they give us, and we're very happy with what we've seen with pricing and billing and everything so far. So that's been great for us. East Coast has also dominated other warehousing and fulfillment options when it comes to service and fulfillment and everything in the business-to-business kind of realm, bar none, absolutely bar none. So they receive and check in containers faster than any other warehouse that we've worked with to date. So they, many warehouses will give you an SLA that they'll say, they'll have everything checked in within 48 hours or 24 hours. Well, East Coast actually does what they say they do. They get the containers checked in quickly. The inventory is quickly available for customers to purchase. And in trying to run a fairly lean inventory, this is very helpful for us because we're selling so much inventory sometimes that we often go out of stock. So this has been a great benefit and something that we've had many frustrations with other warehouses on. We've also noticed that East Coast also performs frequent cycle counts, and they do that frequently and accurately. We can't tell you how many issues we've had with other warehouses, either losing inventory or not doing cycle counts frequently enough, and we can be off by tens or hundreds of units in other warehouses, and it leads to issues including overselling and just not having the inventory you thought you had. And East Coast has been great about doing that, and that's been very helpful for our business. If there are issues, and of course with warehousing and fulfillment, there usually are, East Coast actively and quickly works to resolve them. And they do that. They succinctly communicate with us when there are those issues, and we've been very happy about that. So a recent example, we had a shipment delivered by LTL truck, and it arrived at East Coast, and the driver had evidently let the shipment get rained on. And so East Coast was great about taking pictures and letting us know whether inventory was sellable or not sellable. And they let us know on that exact first day. So they didn't just receive it in, palletize it, and put it on a rack. No, they let us know that, hey, some of this inventory got wet. It might've been damaged. What do you want to do about it? Here's pictures. Here's what we can do. We can I believe they let it dry out over the weekend, which was above and beyond what any warehouse that we've ever worked with would actually do. So they do have kind of a personal touch, and we love that. And anytime there's an issue like that, whether it's our fault or our shipper's fault or whatever, they're very, very great at resolving those. So we're very happy with that. We can also say that the onboarding process was very quick, and their team was great at integrating their systems with our systems, and we were very happy with that. That's not always the process. The other thing that I want to mention is when working with East Coast, you really feel like you're working with an organization or warehouse that's really small and well run, and they're large enough to really handle the demands of a growing e-commerce business like ours, but also small enough to really care. It seems that their staff and employees they're very motivated. They're very um, helpful, and you're generally talking to the same person every time. Obviously, if you're working with Amazon FBA, that never happens. And some other 3PLs and warehouses, you might be talking to a chatbot. East Coast, absolutely not. You're talking to the same person if there's an issue, and they're very great at helping us deal with these things. But they're also large enough to actually meet their SLAs. And actually, size doesn't have anything to do with meeting their SLAs, but I can tell you, in working with other 3PLs that we've had, they will promise absolutely fantastic SLAs, but as soon as they generally just don't meet their SLAs, a percentage of the time. And East Coast has really gone above and beyond to make sure that they do in fact meet those. So we've been very, very happy with that as well. So in summary, I believe that East Coast is a great option if you're looking for a 3PL with flexible capabilities, transparent, fair pricing, and they actually meet their SLAs. And they're also highly responsive with a motivated staff. I really think you should take a look at them and consider them for your business, because they've been great for us, and we look forward to doing more business with them in the future. Thank you.